Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Just soaking in the ambience. Alright, save file 1 for now. Yes. Back before Gordon joined the party. Alright, we didn't bother doing any Gordon grinding, but, I mean, he's got enough MP to contribute and shit, so fuck him. He's like, I can't tell if that was a compliment or an insult. Son, that's how you know you're part of the party. Yeah, the shell and blink scrolls will continue to be quite useful. So let's throw on my man here the shell, the blink, just in case. As far as high potions go, okay, he's still got that hellfire. Tell you what, just in case things get dicey. Of course, you can only use an item on yourself. But I guess if Gordon is about to be one shot, I can use that to have him save himself. So there we go. And now that we're not worrying about any kind of treasure, we can just run straight for the boss. Oh, the reason we're having to do this, by the way, is there's an item. Gordon mentioned it when he joined the party, but I was too busy making up lore about how I secretly dislike him. That we need Egil's torch to carry the Sunfire. It's like the Olympic torch, but it's called something different because it is something different. All right, can we just run away? I want to turn 360 degrees and get the hell away from this crowd. Can't escape. Can't escape. Can't escape. Gus, can you escape? Even Gus couldn't run away. Oh, well, I guess they're allowed to run away. That's cheating where I come from. Honestly, we could have just thunderstaffed Gus and taken them out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do this time. I know Maria's drunk. Alright, everybody else run away, and if we can't, there we go. Son, Billie Jean, etc. Running through Kashun Keep, having a good old time. Running through Kashun Keep, and I'm going to do some crimes. Gordon's like, please don't do crimes in Kashun Keep. I'm like, well, it's a fucking ruin now. What do you care if I do crimes? Fuck you, Gordon. That's why nobody likes you. Dead. Dead. Potions and garlic. I could make the best fucking secret souffle. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll give Gordon that garlic. Garlic your Gordon. And if we get in a fight with a bunch of ornery undead, he can garlic the shit out of them, hell. What if it summoned Garlic Jr.? He's such a jobber. He got punked by Gohan twice. Not even Cell can say that. One ogre. How will we ever defeat it? Maybe I'll just hold down the attack button. Preemptive strike. Ooh. 4 hits. 93 damage. 3 hits. Oh no. Yeah, that fucking thing is powerful. If we'd have trained like Furion up with mace skills, I'd have given it to him. But only Maria possesses the ability to swing a stick and cast magic. What was I... Oh, I want to keep leveling his spear skill. That's right. It's actually less tedious to change your equipment in battle as long as it's just the items you're holding in your hands. Now, unfortunately, that means he's gaining less shield skill. But, tell you what, Maria and Gus both one shot, and Gus tends to go last, so just there's some method to me. No, Maria, you were supposed to one-shot him. That's why we named you One-Shot Maria. Damn, if only Gus had punched the top. I think we need to stick with Furion and Gordon targeting the same monster, and then Maria and Gus. That seems professional. You crowd are just real messy all of a sudden. One hit. Gus, this crowd is embarrassing me. I need you to clean house. Thank you. Only the fellow with the non-red, white, peach color scheme could be. No, Maria, stop getting stupider. Girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Boys go to Venus because they have a... Oh, God damn it. Oh, Lord. Okay, we can handle this kind of crowd. There ain't nothing to them. All we need to do is kill him first. You blizzard that thing, which will kill it. You make sure that dies. And you... Hell, we just need to make sure that thing dies before anything else. Yeah, I think Blizzard 3 might be just enough to take one of them turtles down. What do you think? Please don't cast AoE magic. You piece of shit. Oh no. I know Gus won't be tired. Thank you. Gus likes to stay up and watch Toonami. Or Adult Swim. He watches both runnings of Adult Swim. Do they still do that? I remember because back when I played Final Fantasy 11, you're like, oh God, we couldn't get through a Final Fantasy playthrough without him bringing 11 up. But in all seriousness, when I played Final Fantasy 11, I would sit there all night trying to get fucking parties in Juneau and shit and go to Quaffam Island fight worms. Because you can only find, there's only allowed to grind in one spot at any given point in Final Fantasy 11. You had to min-max. But Adult Swim would play its whole block and then it would repeat. And then at the very end, it would be like 5:36 in the morning. They would play this horrifying bumper that was like the sun with sad, tired eyes looking over the horizon. And it would say, the dawn is your enemy, while playing creepy music. And then I would go to bed. As soon as I heard Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming on, I was like, it's time for me to go to sleep. Okay. See, look how quickly and easily we're traversing Kashan Keep. Now that we're all good friends and casting magics. Ambushed by a turtle! You're just making Gordon more ornery. Alright. I think we can get back to good old-fashioned leveling our spells up. Actually, I'm going to cast Blizzard with Furion, so let's get him a few melee level points. My melee level points are on this PowerPoint presentation. So you can just attack. You get you some Asuna, get you some Blink, and Gordon, swing that spear. Swing the spear, Gordon Coon. Now, Maria didn't manage to penetrate the thing's defenses, even with that staff, but I think Gus will be able to punch his way to the creamy turtle center. Oh, I accidentally cast Blink instead of having him punch. How embarrassing. That's fine. We'll get him this turn, lads and lasses. I thought that and lasses part would boost Maria's adrenaline to one-shot him, but she didn't get a crit. Damn, even Gus... Okay, I guess you have to crit on this thing at the level we're at in order to one-shot it. Oh no, looks like we'll just have to extend the fight a little bit longer and gain more skill ups. What a shame. Oh no, is that a skill up I see lying over there? And can't nobody get a crit. Oh no! I did not anticipate that. Okay, well here's how we're going to deal with that whole situation. You are going to raise Maria. And you're also going to raise Maria just to make sure the shit hits her. And you can cure Furion. There we go. Good turn. Oh, he should have cured himself now that I'm thinking about it, but what can you do? I'd rather Furion survive the battle than Gordon. Sure looks like I'm going to get my fucking wish, boys. One of you's got to hit her with that life spell. There we go. Alright, we need to burn this thing down this turn before it gets a chance to kill anyone again. So, if we'd have just cast Blizzard with Maria to start with, once again, now we're like Gohan when he had the chance to kill Cell and didn't do it. We're so regretful. Actually, Gus, it would be better if you just cured or did anything, because you're not going to get through without a crit punch. Crit punch! Yes! Alright, please die. Oh no, that thing's got HP! Furion, finish it off, my god. Use your Paladin Red Mage Spirit. Hell yeah! I didn't realize we'd gotten to some serious shit when we started fighting that thing. Spirit up. Stamina up. Spirit up. Stamina up. HP up. It's a good thing. Alright, once again, I think we can move some of this shit around. Like that. Like that. Alright, let's get everybody real healthy, real wealthy, and real wise. Oh, his cure's level 2. I never thought it would happen. Dear White Magic Monthly, I never thought it would happen to me. And it's cure 2 on that boy as well. Well, hell yeah. It's almost like fighting difficult battles helps you gain strength. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with lightning spells. Everyone melee. Everyone win. Preemptive melee. Damn, still only get one hit on this fucking thing. Gus will get him though. Boosh. 2 hits, Gus. Gus got 2 hands. He's gonna get 2 hits. Haven't done a sound sync in a while. M-E-S-S. Light warriors have the flag. Oh god. Well, we know not to fuck around this time. So, we learned that when it comes to Mr. Turtle Man. You don't fuck around. Live action, boys. Yee yee yee. Alright. We do need to keep leveling her thunder skill for when we get to something thunder compliant. Esuna. And actually go ahead and blink the whole party. We've got it at rank 3, son. Yeah, preemptive strike. Alright. Icy hell. Yeah, that's good, damn. He must have like 400 fucking HP or something. He's real mad. I suppose he has good reason to be, but still. I feel like we're the good guys and he's the asshole, right? I mean, I don't think he belongs in this fucking castle. Big fucking turtle. What if you were being chased through a castle by like one of those big Galapagos turtles? You know, if that thing ever got a hold of you, son, you're going to be bad off. You'd have to take it as a genuine threat, but it would move like probably relatively slow. And if like you walked up some stairs, you probably, basically it would be It Follows. Being chased around a castle by a Galapagos tortoise is basically the movie It Follows when you think about it. Shell level up, MP up. Oh, it's so good. Saga leveling. I wondered when these Misas were going to show up so that we might fight them to pieces. Dead. Gordon, my man, my dog, my bro, my ace in the hole. Well, I guess is I'm putting Furion and Gordon on the same target. Seems to be the correct choice. Furion had no idea he was falling so far behind in melee deeps, boys. Once you start playing around with magic, that's what happens. You better not let Jesus find out. He'll revoke your power. Okay, this is a serious fucking situation we've wandered into once again. But we're prepared for this shit this time. As soon as in shells all around. Oh yeah, don't forget, we do want at least 1 melee use to get them points. You're just leaving points laying there if you ain't min-maxing. In fact, we need to be doing that with Maria too. Thunder and fire. Gus gets as soon as Gus gets blinks. Okay. Gus, he's got the Hellfire item, doesn't he? We're not in so desperate a strait that we need it right this second, because Maria can still cast Fire 3, which will probably do, well, it might not do more damage, but, you know, it's not a consumable. Damn, if they'd have sold fire spells at that town we went back to, I would have taught Gordon at least fire. Oh yeah, he's got garlic for this shit. Undead wraiths hate it if they get a fucking turn when Maria burns their ass up. Alright, hit him with that smelly fucking garlic, boys. The Smelly Fucking Garlic Boys podcast. I'd have to listen to at least one episode. Now, there's a certain % chance the item will be consumed or not. I don't know if it tells us. I don't know if it tells us that garlic shattered. Let's see if he still has it equipped. No, the garlic has started to move out of our inventory. It saved the day, though. I knew it could. Hold on. The ancient texts seem to have gone dark from inactivity. So I got to make sure we're trudging through this fucking castle in the correct order. Yes, this is the floor where we got the good shit and teleported out last time. We're in much better straits this time. We're not in dire straits, though. Oh no, even more. I think these are slightly lower level than the last ones, because we saw these guys in the ice cave, I believe. I remember you fellers from the ice cave. They're undead, so every time we kill them, the next group of them could be the same. It's like Fat Chubs in Resident Evil 2 Remaster, son. He carries on his living wheel between fights. It's like a Kingdom Hearts super boss fight. Living wheel of Fat Chubs. It's canon now. The Tenfey historians are, as we speak, updating the Fat Chubs entry in the Tenfey wiki. In the future, of course. Oh no, the shadows all fell down the same flight of stairs, called Maria with level 3 fire magic. She's getting smart again. She stopped swinging that stick, and all of a sudden that intellect's coming back to her. Alright, what do we know about this floor? I think we're back on the first floor. We just had to loop our way around very convolutedly. Alright, that seems like a bad door. The ancient texts are telling me that that's a bad door. Oh, this is where... No, it's not where we got the gold shield. You know there's going to be monsters. Monsters! Zoinks! Everybody's good. Gold armor and monsters. The two things I want it most. Especially if the monster is wearing gold armor. Alright, you crowd are real fucking pleasant looking. They're going to be weak to probably either fire or thunder. So those are the two things we're going to hit them with. You cast fire. You cast... I don't think they'll be weak to blizzard. Just in case, you cast blizzard. Gus will use his thunder staff. And Gordon will poke one and hope it doesn't self-destruct. Let's see if ice is real nice. Alright, he don't give a shit about ice. What about you, crowd? Damn, so we know blizzard ain't the way to go with this crowd. Mines. Alright, how about fire? You like that? Yeah, I didn't think so, smug prick. How about you, crowd? They hate it. It's just that Furian's fire magic's not very powerful. Gus is going to have to finish one. My god, that crowd hits hard. Nothing happened. Here he goes, Thunderstaff Gus. Going to put this crowd to bed. Jesus. Looks like this crowd's real resilient, but Thunderstaff Gus is doing some genuine damage to them, so that's good to see. You love to see it. Oh no, don't blow up and kill Maria. I don't need... Oh, it's based on their current HP, so none of them could probably finish us with it. Well, we could just melee this crowd. How embarrassing. Are y'all enjoying these first appearance of recurring Final Fantasy elements that are in Final Fantasy 2? Like bombs and chocobos and Sid? Are you gaining a begrudging respect? Final Fantasy 2 to y'all is like Gordon being my party member, son. You're so begrudgingly like, I think I might secretly like this game. I'm going to tell Final Fantasy 2 at the big festival that I like it during the fireworks show, and then it's going to say that it didn't hear me. I know Maria's getting tough again. At least her intellect didn't go down this time. At least she didn't get stupid strong. Is that what we're trying to say? She didn't turn into Sarah Strong, the beloved Adventure Time character. Didn't they bring Adventure Time back and it's like even more depressing? Like Finn's life is even sadder. That's the true ending to Adventure Time is got to make Finn as sad as possible. Okay, the room in the top right has some eye drops and antidotes and shit in it I don't care about. That's what the ancient text told me, so we're just going to keep it on. Boom. Alright, now we're, I think, on the first or second floor. I don't know, the boss is in here, so Tony Danza's waiting for us. Oh, Lord, you crowd trying to keep me from Tony Danza. When you know he needs his ass beat. You crowd should know more than me. You live here in the dungeon. Gordon's like, don't call Kashun Keep a dungeon. Even if it has been overrun by monsters and undead. I'm like, that's all I need, son. That's all the... You meet 2/3 of the requirements to declare yourself a dungeon on your taxes, so I'm just saying. This is one of those non-profit dungeons, son. But you know they're skimming some off the top. Some of that fat. Some of that cream that rose up there. Where Ayn Rand lives at the top. Okay, Gordon. You can stab, can't you? You can stab, right? Just take your spear and wave it with your arms. I like this color scheme for the wraiths. I like the 80s, like, Blood Dragon color scheme. The Hotline Miami. The Lone Digger Caravan Palace music video color scheme. Or as we call it, the Gazelle Stripper color scheme. Okay, that fucking thing is going to kick my ass if I walk over there and fight it, but it's got to be done eventually. Alright, here is the strategy going into this fight. Gordon is going to use that shell tome on the first turn. Give him his high potion back. His high C. Gordon's like, I believe I called the last ecto cooler. And Gus is over there drinking his like generic grape high C with such hate. Alright, you are going to... I want him to land a hit with the Ancient Sword if it's possible. Disclaimer, it might not be possible. Because it has terrible accuracy. But if he can hit the enemy once, it will gain the Curse debuff. And that will half its defense and attack power. Because this enemy... like casts spells at us and it absorbs all magic as far as I could tell, so we can't just deeps it down with elemental spells like we've been doing. We're gonna have to break through its defense and just beat the shit out of it. So I believe in ourselves. So in that case, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. We do need him to have that mithril sword at the ready. We might just not be able to gain spear levels for this fight. We want him with no shield in his other hand because it actually increases the damage you do with your main hand, which means we're more likely to actually hit the fucking thing. And then we could put the shield on afterwards. Alright, somebody needs to be holding the blink scroll. That would be you. Instead of casting his blink spell, I don't know if this thing melees or not, but I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to put blink on everybody. In a way that's pretty much guaranteed to work. Maria's just gonna melee and I guess back up heal. Because unfortunately, she doesn't have any spells that would really benefit this fight. If she had like Berserk, ironically, I mean we do want to learn, Berserk would be a good spell to learn, but we needed the 5,000 gil more that early in the game. See my previous Walter White in that company and such. Breaking Bad, etc. You kids are still into that, right? Okay. I guess it's just the best we're going to have to hope for, son. Let's do this shit. The Red Soul. Alright, we do want to get our skill points, so we are going to at least click on these spells. Hell, at this point, he needs to start leveling his damn life spell and his sap spell still. Not every fight. Okay, we're just going to start trying to hit with that ancient sword. Let's get Maria her elemental skill ups. I don't know if you get more for a boss fight, but it can't be less. That's my logic. Esuna. Blink. Hell, just because it's a special occasion, I'll even let him get a fire point. He earned it. Alright, and you're just going to punch that fucking thing, and Gordon... Oh, wait, no, you're not on your first turn. On your first turn, you're going to blink everybody. And you are going to shell everybody. Okay, so we're hitting it. If you get here and your weapon skills are lower than you would want them to be, you have a hard time dealing damage to this damn thing. I mean, even then, she didn't hit for very much. But we've got Shell 8, so yeah. Luckily, his AoEs won't do much. And I believe after like 5 or 6 castings, he'll run out of MP. In fact, we could be sapping him with Furion, but my sap skill's not high enough, son. I'm not a high-level spy from TF2. If I were to try to sap him right now, he'd have the most engineers beating him with wrenches. Alright, we're all shelled and we're all blinky. I couldn't tell if Furion connected with his attack or not, so I'm just going to try again. Everyone's just going to melee now. Boys, we'd be getting our ass beat if we didn't have Shell 8 on the whole party. I wonder if it protects you from healing spells. I certainly hope not. I believe Final Fantasy Tactics did that just to spite you. But that game just hates you and wants you dead anyway. Okay, cursed. I love it. Now we can put him in his fucking place. Alright, well now that the boy's cursed, we can put you on. And I want the shield skill, but I want Furion to do as much damage as possible, so we're just going to go. In fact, we could take her shield off and she'll hit for more damage as well. You're just going to punch. It would be nice to cure, but we're just going to try to deeps him down. I think he might be almost be out of MP anyway. Oh no. Okay, it was just a scary animation. It's not that bad of a fire spell. Hell yeah. Proper planning, boys. This is a fight we would have easily lost if I hadn't have brought that shell. That was the MVP of this fight, was that one shell tome, son. And later in the game, Furion will just be able to cast shell for free. And by that I mean spend some MP to do it. Speaking of which, I don't want to risk it, so let's get a couple of cures off on the party. We'll leave Maria to hopefully obliterate that fucking thing. Oh yeah, Gordon's had the ice shield this whole time, which should protect from fire. It's confusing because like the fire and ice gauntlets protect from the opposite element, but I believe the fire mail and the ice mail protect from fire and ice respectively. Very confusing. Everyone got HP. Everyone got HP. Damn, I thought she'd have killed it. And one more time, everyone got HP. Fat heals. This has been a professional, like, by the book ass fucking boss fight. I want to get that shield skill. I think he's close enough to dead that we don't have to try to crank out every little ounce of deeps anymore. I think I properly prepared for the fight. Man, oh, he's trying to attack us now. It's hilarious. Oh, if that had killed him, it would have been so satisfying for Gordon. Gordon stands around the world would have stood up and clapped. Gus, finish him, boys. Oh, I wanted it so bad. That's the thing that held Gus back, was he knew how bad I wanted him to finish the fight. And look at that. Quite possibly the easiest boss fight in the game when you really break it down and think about it. Alright, there's no reason to level Gordon's white magic. Maria's could stand to have a few cure points thrown her way. Just a handful of cure charges. I'm too lazy to individually do it. So I'm just going to target everybody. Plus everybody needs healing. Don't tell her, Black Mage instructor. From Black Mage University, Tokyo University's magic course. Which, for those of you that watched Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster TMVA knows, is where the upgraded Black Wizard with his spiky hair was studying to go. Son, talk about wonderful callbacks. Alright, we could slowly walk our ass out of here, or we could just cast a teleport. It's a good thing. And there you go. Silent healing, we'll call it. Alright, we can walk in here now. Slap Egon's torch on there. And then we'll be halfway to blowing that damn thing up. I'm feeling generous, so all of you could be obliterated by my powerful magics. You've earned it. Even Gus is actually going to cast fire. Well, maybe not Gordon. Oh, if only he'd have targeted that one. That's my mistake. Thunderstaff Gus will clean up, though. Or cast fire, too, Gus. Boys, weren't I tickled. God, what is agility at? Remember, he's getting plus 10 from the gauntlet, so his base agility right now is 17. I mean, he started with like 10 or 11, so can't complain. Is everything good? Yes. Okay. The sunfire blazes brightly. Hell yeah. I ain't walking out of here. Warp my ass out of this dungeon. Uh-oh. Looks like Sid's in a dicey situation. He's got that damn dreadnought hung on him like a blue crab, son. We need to get there and cast thunder. Good thing we got Thunderstaff Gus with us. Alright, luckily we can run straight down and get a Chocobo. Where you at? Hiding in these woods, mister? Oh no, he's everywhere at once. He's just teasing me. Chocobo teaser. What do you know about the airship? One of them fake Final Fantasy fan chocobos that 4chan warned me about. Alright, save while we've got a hold of this bird boy. Saved. Alright, we need to head back. Well, we need to blow up the dreadnought with the sunfire, and we can walk to where the dreadnought is parked, but we need to get full heals first. So honestly, unfortunately, we can't hire Sid to fly us to Kashun Keep because he's currently being menaced by the dreadnought. So what's the fastest way to go about this? We could stay at that little town north of Altair and then walk up to the dreadnought. We could canoe like halfway there. Or we could stay at Bosk and wander all the way back to the Chocobo Forest, but we would have to fight some moderately powerful enemies along the way. It's tough. It's a tough decision. I'm going to go with walking from Altair strats. Am I getting lost? No, I'm not. Walking around the world in this game reminds me of Final Fantasy VI when you're making sure to get Mog's water rondo dance that you can only get in the World of Balance. And you've got to like jump into the Serpent Ditch or ride on that raft in that river. You kids know Final Fantasy VI. I don't even need to explain this to you. Do we want to pop by Altair and see how the princess is doing? We might as well. We ain't been there in a while. Bye, Chocobo. Actually, A got off of him, which means I could have opened my map. If only I had asked the Fonz which button made you get off the Chocobo, he would have very enthusiastically told me. We're back in town. Oh yeah, this town's deserted because the dreadnought blew everything up, I believe. Is that correct? Are there shopkeepers? Okay, the shopkeepers are still here. That's all that matters. As long as there's still commerce. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, I had to take that hellfire off of Gus. I was like, when did I get this hellfire? I like keeping shields for when people want to level shield skill, but I suppose the buckler's not exactly the highest end shield, so sold. I never even... Well, the gold armor has good defense, but really low evasion. And so I would only put it on Gus, probably. Could put it on Gordon. He's got so much damn agility. Yeah, we'll put it on Gordon. Why not? You're like, look, accidentally giving more good shit to your quote-unquote hated character. Alright, we'll throw Eagle's torch down here with the quote-unquote important items. Really, the Sunfire is on Eagle's Torch, but it still takes up an inventory slot. I see how things are. All right, this cottage can be way down here because we're not going to use that in, once again, a pinchy situation. The spear can go back on Furion since he doesn't have to worry about min-maxing quite so much now. Let's go ahead and teach Gordon some magic. Just in case. Fire. Thunder. A Cure Tomb would actually be useful to carry around, because if you use it in battle, it'll cast a big old cure on everybody for free. So, it's a good thing. Alright, Gordon, what do you know about fire magic? He's like, not much. I'm like, well, read this book. And read the heart-wrenching sequel. Oh, I thought I bought him a Blizzard Tome. I bought him a Thunder Tome. Thunder Tome Gordon, they call him. Alright. I bought a Fire Tome instead of a Blizzard Tome. What am I doing? Okay. That'll be another book we could throw at the monsters. Finally get my boy a Blizzard book. Get him the Diablo 1 Player's Guide. Cool. I'm not going to bother teaching Gordon Thunder. Gordon of Thunder. Alright, that's a respectable inventory we've got going right there. Everyone should be at fairly close to full HP. Since we're going to stay at the end. In fact, I probably lost money right then because it'll cost more to restore the 1 MP than the 1 HP, mayhaps. And henceforth and such. You'd think we could sleep at the Imperial headquarters for free. I guess all their good soldiers get all the good beds. Oh, you Crowder's still here? If it attacks again, they didn't finish this place off? Please save. Oh, the Dreadnought came here and started blowing the town up, and the princess turned herself in so that they wouldn't kill everybody. So there you go. That's what's currently happening. So that's another thing we need to go do. Where's Minwu at? What's this old man got to say? No, why? Why are you allowed to hang out in the princess's throne room when you're such an asshole with the bleached red mages? How's the king doing? Has His Highness made a full recovery? And also his ass. What do you know about Sunfire? What do you know about Dreadnought? Replenish its supplies. How about you, King? Rescue my daughter. Well, I got the Sunfire. He doesn't know what that is. I got the Eagle's Torch. I've got the Sunfire item. You can't use this. Well, what are you fucking sending me out there to get it for? My God, this crowd. Alright, now we've reconnected with our allies. Let's head on back out. Oh yeah, we need to equip Gordon with some of these spell books. Slot 1, please. Oh no, I accidentally canceled. Even after I already said please. Luckily I didn't say thank you. Or God forbid, you too. God, I've gotten to the point now where every time I say that to somebody, like when I'm going through the drive-thru to Bojangles, and they tell me to have a nice day, and I say you too, even when it's appropriate, you still feel like you're spilling spaghetti. Thought y'all could use a relaxing canoe ride. All right, we need to start saving now, because, well, the enemies we're going to encounter are the same ones from Kashun Keep when you think about it. Well, after we get past the low-level goblins and shit, obviously. 360 degrees and walk away, baby. Oh, no. Yeah. Goblin Gene is not my lover. If we get in a fight with any of those magicians, we could theoretically get more spell books to sell. Or sell books, as I call them. I click item once again like a fool. And Blink, or Shell, excuse me. I forgot this was Furion. Also, some Spear skill. Attack. Attack. Get you a point, and then you're just going to kill this low-level turtle. Man, Furion's approaching Gus. I figured with everybody in the front row, you know, Gus would be targeted so much more due to that bug. Maybe the cancel select bug was just inside my mind. This would be a good opportunity to level up his... Well, no, we want his damn spear skill to level up more than anything. The magic's just there for, like, if we're fighting these turtles and Gordon, for some reason, is the only one we're counting on, he can use an ice spell. Or if we're up against a bunch of undead, he can throw out a decent fire spell because they're weak to it. Everyone's a good magician when you're casting the enemy's weakness. It's like Pokemon. All right. A little cheeky canoeing to get us past an encounter, potentially. Not one whooping bird. Foricos. Okay, he's a little bit tougher. He's one of them tier 2 whipping birds. You know what his color scheme and the way he looks makes me think of? Those weird Martian birds that Marvin the Martian grew from like little seeds from a vending machine. When Bugs Bunny was causing him mischief in Annex. Who would have been a good Looney Tune to put against Marvin the Martian besides Bugs Bunny? Well, Daffy Duck when he's Duck Dodgers in the 24th and 1/2 century. Even in the cartoon show. You think they'll ever bring Queen Tyranny back? Asuna. Shell. Kill the magician. Alright, we need to definitely make sure we take the magician down first, so even if we waste a turn getting ineffectives, I'm just going to have everybody target him. He still gets to go first. Damn him. He's got the Final Fantasy I Thief color scheme as well. Luckily, Gus's is a more rich blue, a more royal blue. I feel like a lot of Final Fantasy I ROM hacks that introduce like either new classes or new sprites for the classes, they basically pull all that shit from 2 and 3. I believe the Scholar class in 3 looks a lot like Gordon's current sprite as well. That's their quote-unquote homage to Gordon. I believe Tommy just came home. I sense a great disturbance in the apartment. Oh, I was so convinced we were about to get us the best Berserk book. I would be tempted to actually teach it to Maria, in all honesty. We do want her... The Berserk spell in Final Fantasy II, in later Final Fantasies, it makes your character just automatically start meleeing, and in some of them, they target indiscriminately between the enemy and the party. But not all of them. But in this game, it just raises melee attack damage for the rest of the fight, or as long as you don't lose the buff, I suppose. These poor little were-rats can't attack us. God bless their hearts. They're just little fellers, son. They're just trying to make it on their own. Oh no, Maria. What if she gains 700 HP? I would assume it was a bug, but I'd keep going. We're doing pretty good money-wise these days. So yeah, if we do find a Berserk Scroll, at least one, I'm going to teach it to Maria. I'm not going to teach her Sleep. Or probably Scourge. Okay, what do we want to do? How do we want to handle this fight? Do we want to have Furion shell the party, or do we want to concentrate on deep-seeing down the Ogre Magus first? That's probably the best call. Yeah, go ahead and throw the Golden Shield on. Attack that one. Let's get you some magic skill charges. We've been neglecting Blizzard and Thunder here lately. I still think she'll do more with an actual melee attack, so we'll put her on the same one as Furion. And then we'll throw Gus and Gordon, old G&G Music Factory. We'll throw them on the final one. Slice. Yeah, Blizzard, everybody, you're real fucking cute. Dead. Oh, damn. Maybe Gus will get a real fat hit. Make Gus's hands fat, son. Let's hope that a bee stings him. Nope, didn't work. Alright, I think Furion... We'll put Furion and Gordon on this one and see how it goes. Damn, I thought she could one-shot that thing. Done. Gus might be able to. Oh, one-shot Gus. Old one Gus, man. Oh, no, he did even less damage. It's so sad. Alright. You finish that. You finish that. Actually, we might as well put Gus on the one that's... Yeah. And right, like that. We got it. Look at that professional enemy selection. The Chief will have nothing he could say to me. My hands leveled up. They did. They made his hands fat, boys. Blink and sleep. Well, we know sleep will sell good. And that blink scroll can be used. There's actually a treasure hidden in the Dreadnought that has a real ornery fucking monster guard in it. And that blink scroll might be our ticket to getting a hold of it, son. Why even learn magic in this game? I just realized you could just buy scrolls and just use them like during boss fights. Well, then the regular encounters are going to be fairly tough. Speaking of which, the best way to go about this current encounter is, I think, you do that. It's not the spell I meant to click on, but what can you do? What can you do? Once again, if you don't pick every ability at least once, you're just throwing free skill points away. It's not what Sakaguchi wanted. We're secretly playing the way the game the way Sakaguchi wanted. The Sakaguchi method. I believe the two of them can Blizzard down one turtle. Don't kill it. We want Gordon to have a chance to shine. We're just loosening him up for him. Hell yeah, you did it, Gordon. You're a black mage now. Does that mean I get to play an electric guitar and cover Final Fantasy music? Right, we'll talk to Sakaguchi about that. Boys, now that was a fucking turn. One turn battle, baby. One turn man is what they call me down at the club. Alright, there's the damn Dreadnought. I've been dread not going inside of it because I wouldn't advance the game. Does that joke work? I think it does. Maria's going to get everybody up to good HP. Still not quite as good as it could be. Might be gooder, Maria. That's how I want everyone's HP. Alright, Gordon doesn't need full HP. He doesn't even realize when he's at full HP anyway. He doesn't appreciate it. Save it. Alright. I believe the ancient texts might need to be reawakened. So you enjoy the world map music for a second. Warship. Alright, this fucking place. Okay, this is what we needed that pass for earlier. So it's crawling with these soldiers, and if we talk to them, we do get into a fight, but there's also random battles. They just let undead walk around in this place. There's no way Osha would clear that. So that's basically what the plot of that Day of the Dead movie is, I think. I've never actually seen it. Spoilers. Okay, everyone's getting burned up. Everyone's getting magicked. And shillelagh'd. The old magic shillelagh. No one anticipates it, boys. Keep the Asuna and Blinks rolling in, baby. Blinks the Time Sweeper. That'll be the new game. Now that I'm actually doing Final Fantasy II, the new thing you kids have to demand is when's Blinks the Time Sweeper? The most anticipated TMVA of all time. This crowd's tough. It's going to take everybody. Look, Gordon once again being a cool black mage. He's basically a red mage. We're not going to call him a dragoon, even if he is using a spear. How's that spear skill coming along? Oh, I didn't even know he was at rank 2. I never pay attention to my boy Gordon, secretly leveling up in the back of class. Hey, idiot, what do I want, baby, for you to get your fucking ass out of my way? Because I got that pass. Well, didn't your tone fucking change real quick? All right, ancient text. What do we know about this floor of the dungeon? You can go downstairs and get fat loot. I like it. Thanks, ancient text. All right, don't talk to anybody or else we have to kick their ass. You may wonder how you get to that treasure chest because there's a gated door in front of it. Well, spoilers. Secret passage. The Crescent Sword. Oh no, this crowd looks tough. Alright, this is going to be by the book, boys. Shell. We want to kill the mage in the back. Well, we know Maria can probably one-shot him because he's a low-level magician. So let's go ahead and start taking these damn soldiers out. Yeah. Alright. Fire spell. Asuna. Blink. And let's see if he can one-shot one of them blue boys. As for you, Gordon, I'm going to put you on one of these soldiers and just hope that you can take him out. Alright, good. She burned up the magician before he caught... No, you were supposed to do more damage than that. Whatever. He knows what he did. Damn, my crowd's weaker than I give them credit for. Okay, he's berserked them, which makes them hit for more, but at least he didn't put the party to sleep or some nonsense. Just his bow did 62 damage. Alright, next turn is what we're going to call the AoE turn. We need to get rid of this crowd now. Gus is doing his part. Punching. Punch boy Gus, as they call him. You fire everyone. You fire everyone. You mage everyone. And you... God, his fire's going to do such little damage. Just try and help finish one of these things off. Okay, he's thundering us. Gordon missed. She's burning them up. And now Thunderstaff Gus. Boosh. Okay, we got rid of the that damn thing. That's all we cared about. Do we need to keep leveling our spear skill now? Yes. Attack. 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 This should work. Yeah. I was about to yell watch, excuse me. We'll get there. Damn, he didn't hit at all. I guess these are sergeants. Well, they can still be punched to death. So, Gus ain't worried. And you shouldn't be either, kids at home. Just think of all the HP ups we're guaranteed at the end of the battle, boys. Maybe even some magic defense ups. There you go. Hell yeah. A stun scroll, a mithril helmet, and some garlic. We really are getting spoiled. And of course, don't forget we got the Crescent Sword. So the Crescent Sword is another one of those magic swords that has like a debuff if it hits, but low accuracy. I believe it's sleep. So between that and what were you... I don't want to make it, you know, his main weapon because he's just not going to hit very much. We can put it in his offhand so that it's... I think it still can apply the debuff in your offhand even if the damage value isn't calculated. The main use of it is if we're fighting an enemy that we're all attacking, I can hopefully, you know, chain put it to sleep. So for the time being, I'm not going to worry about equipping it. Now, as for that mithril helmet, we could just go ahead and throw that on Gus. We're not as worried about his dodge chance. Boom. Stun is a useful black mage spell that can stun enemies, but I don't feel like grinding it up, and I'm sure it sells for a decent amount, so That's going to stay right there. I made the inventory mad at us for a brief moment. Did you hear it? It went, Gah! That's my impression of Final Fantasy NES angry. I think Tommy's cooking. I hear kitchen manipulations going on. Of course, I've been recording for over 2 hours, so... You all have to tell me if this model of Tenfey is better, where I go weeks and weeks without uploading, and then make sure I have the whole game playthrough recorded. You're like, as opposed to what? You go weeks and weeks and put up one Zelda video. I'm like, well, now listen, I didn't expect all these editorials.